And yes, I am on the stream now as well. Listening to music.
The elements called to spark, chosen for something greater. 6 flames who were cast out the dark. Over the years our power grew. The strength in me is in you too. The time will come to use it. Just hope it doesn't come too soon. You'll have to make a choice to fight or fly away. Just trust in yourself and everything will be. Are you scared of this fight? How do you know if you're right? I trust what's in your heart. Don't let them tear you apart. When you think that you're correct, we'll be there pushing forward. This is what we're fighting for. You're part of something more. We're elemental, elemental. Sometimes you're too temperamental. Elemental, elemental. Your ego's monumental.
I love that line.
So why are you here? What is it you fear? Look inside yourself, I think you'll see the answer's clear. There's something in the dark you've been holding in your heart. How you plan to let it out, now that's the artful part. I know how it works. Are you scared of this fight? How do you know if you're right? I trust what's in your heart. Don't let them tear you apart. When you think that you're cornered, we'll be there pushing forward. This is what we're fighting for. You're part of something more. We're elemental, elemental. This obsession's detrimental. Elemental, elemental. These parties are non-essential. Elemental, elemental. Forget about the ornamental. Elemental, elemental. Our six can't be accidental.
I love that video. It's so sad at the end though. It's like Twilight's like just everyone's dead now, but Twilight's still alive. In fact, my newest fan fiction is about that, but that's on hiatus. I have not continued that fan fiction. Anyway, yeah, that's a good song. I felt like it would be I felt like it would be nice to start the stream, and I'm already stumbling over my words, so reading a fan fiction out loud is going to be a fantastic idea, right? Anyway, so for the first part of the stream, I am not sharing any part of the stream, or any part of my screen We are okay. Anyone who's been a fan for a while knows about a month ago, I uploaded a freaking. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a freaking month. Anyway, this channel started, like, it got its start from fanfiction reading. And so, just out of tradition, I feel like we finally get to finish that fanfiction. And it's only got a chapter left, and it's going to be good. Now, if only I can actually figure out where I am. There's like five different things in my continue reading right now, and 3 of them are from Aurora Dawn. Anyway. Whoa. I forget how sus some of the stuff on this you know, how sus some of the things on film fiction are. I mean, let's take a look at the yeah, that's it's a little bit weird. Yeah, that's alright. Anyway. Alright. Finally finishing this. Also, I realize that my mic is probably horrible right now. This will be stupid. Okay. Set the bookmark where we are. So, for any pony who doesn't exactly remember where we are because it's been a month, so they just spotted the ziggurat after their big journey, and who knows, Scootaloo might go back to the afterlife, or she could be condemned to stay with them forever. Let's start. Sunny stares at the wooden door on top of the pyramid-like stone structure with many embankments. So, do we just knock? Or Jessie frowns from her right. How would I know? I've never been to one of these ziggurat thingies before. Izzy stares off to the left at something, and her face brightens up as her eyes notice it, and Sunny decides to act at this point by taking a pace towards the old worn-out wooden door with its rusty metal railing and knocking with her right forehoof. She hears some pony in the back scream out, "Yes, hang on, I'll be right there. Not ready, and so you'll have to wait and stare." Sunny immediately thinks that this might be no ordinary zebra for a moment, before the door finally opens inward to the left as an old striped zebra with a wiry gray mane stares out from the far corner of the door on their right. Yes, sure, I am not busy, this is true, but a reason you still must have, for I am still not through. Sunny widens her forest green eyes as she smiles nervously. Yes, we have a friend. She's a ghost. She was ejected from the afterlife, and we need to get her back. She said zebras know something about the spirit world, and so, well, she grins wider. We tracked you down. The old zebra smiles grimly and says, "Well, first off, my name is Zand. Secondly, I will eat first, and then we'll tend to the spiritual rubber band. She's undoubtedly been here for some time. An hour will make no difference, even should I fail to rhyme." He nods. Come back in an hour, and to this mess we will tend. A meal you should get too, I would recommend. Try the Zebra Cafe across the street, for they have many delicious delicacies to eat. Before slowly removing his head from the door and shutting it gently. First of all, out of character here, I commend Betty Starlight. This being able to rhyme like this. I wrote a zebra character and I could not make it rhyme for the life of me, and so I made up some stupid excuse for not doing it. But also, I feel like I'm reading a Dr. Seuss book right now. Anyway, not a bad thing. Sunny turns her head left at Izzy. He doesn't seem to be in any sort of hurry. Izzy stares back at her and widens her eyes. Must be that mellow shaman life. The ponies all sit under the thatched awning inside the forest, with the big straw cafe building at Sunny's right and Izzy and Jessie's left. Sunny floats the white menu before her face in a yellow glow as she frowns and finally points at something on the left side with her right forehoof and says, "I'll get whatever this is. That looks good." Jessie mutters while staring down into her own menu as it glows red. I hope they have coffee. Izzy stares at this filly on her left before back at Sunny. "I'll just have the guava drops. That's my favorite zebra food." Sunny widens her eyes. "You know about zebra foods?" Izzy looks at Sunny and replies, "Not really, but I know I like guava drops. It's like a weird green porridge, but it's tasty with those weird fried corn crisps they serve it with." Sunny can only reply, Izzy, that sounds a lot like corn chips and guacamole dip." Izzy frowns. "Well, it's a lot like that, yeah, but it's been zebrafied." Sunny widens her eyes again at the blue unicorn. "Zebrafied?" Izzy smiles and says, "Yeah, they use their own spices. Trust me, it's different." A zebra mare staring at the scene from the building side of the table finally speaks up. "Yes, my name is Rhonda, and I'll be your waitress today. Are you ready to order now, or can you say?" Sunny turns her head right to the waitress zebra. "I'll have, She lifts the menu to the zebra in her yellow glow and points at something with her right forehoof while saying, "Whatever this is. It looks tasty." Rhonda smiles. "Ah, yes, the peyote salad is especially delicious this time of year. And what would you like to drink?" Sunny frowns. Guava nectar, please." Rhonda nods. "Indeed." She turns her neck to the other side of the table with the other two ponies. "And for the unicorns?" Izzy looks at Rhonda. "I'll have the guava drops and a cola, please." Jessie smiles at the waitress. "And I'll have the same, but with blonde coffee instead." Rhonda nods at the unicorns. "Yes, your order is simple, this is sure. Zebra foods must you try for you to be lured," before smiling and turning to trot to the rickety wooden door behind her 2 paces and open it with her mouth to trot back inside the restaurant. Sunny adjusts her gaze back to Izzy and frowns. "I want to help Scootaloo, but I can't shake this feeling that we're missing something here." Izzy sighs and nods towards the alicorn. "Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel it's like it's right in front of our snouts, too. I keep thinking about what happened to poor Apple Bloom, and I can't help but wonder how her death fits into all of this." Jessie looks at the other two ponies. "Well, she said it was because she wasn't there for Apple Bloom's final moments, but I think it might have more to do with the way she feels about the whole thing." Sunny adjusts her gaze to the small teal unicorn. "What do you mean?" Jessie nods. "Well, the way she talked about it, it sounded like she's a lot harder on herself than the universe ever was." Sunny widens her eyes and frowns. "Huh?" Jessie sighs. "Scootaloo told me some of the things about the death and how she felt about it. I don't believe she's being punished." Izzy turns her head all the way to the left to stare at Jessie. "That's what I said." Jessie nods. "Right, and I think the chicken costume and her being here are somehow connected. I think that's part of the reason she can't cross over." Sunny says, "But she was there before, right? Why was she sent back if it has something to do with the costume?" Jessie looks at the alicorn sternly. "But was she really, though? I mean, the way she talked about it, all she ever did was wander around and keep to herself. What's the point of being in the afterlife if you're all alone?" She frowns. "Doesn't seem like a very happy afterlife if you ask me." She shakes her head. "She didn't even have any stuffed friends." She sighs while deep in contemplation. "I think maybe she's punishing herself." Sunny eyes the filly carefully. "Well, right. She did say that she never really talked to her two best friends there, Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle." Jessie stares at the alicorn. "Apple Belle and Sweetie Bloom?" Sunny nods. "Well, in life, her two best friends were Apple Bloom, the Earth Mare, and Sweetie Belle, the Unicorn. I also believe they might have something to do with this." Jessie opens her mouth to speak before glancing to her left to see a zebra waitress exiting a wooden door with a tray on her snout. She sees the tray has 3 glasses on it, and she happily squeals, "Our drinks are here!" Man, I forgot how much I love reading fan fiction. It's very fun. Sunny suddenly finds herself inside the Zebra Ziggurat ritual chamber, somewhere deep inside the structure. The room is brown stone, and a single story is roughly 30 feet long and 20 feet wide, with many ornate zebra masks on the wall. She sees the old shaman standing by what looks like a pale blue vortex of energy, roughly 15 feet wide on one end of the chamber. She sees a white unicorn on the other side of this vortex with a 2-colored mane. The left side is wisteria purple, while the right side is a lavender shade of pink, and her eyes are cerulean, similar to Sunny's. The new unicorn looks at the spectral chicken Pegasus before her and says aghast, "Scootaloo?" Sunny then finds herself trotting down a corridor inside the ziggurat. The walls are the same brown stone, except this time they're very tight and barely 5 feet wide. As she walks behind the shaman, who trots ahead of her to lead the way, she wonders how much further they must go, and thanks her lucky stars that she's not claustrophobic. She continues trotting and asks the shaman, "How much further, Zand?" The shaman nods. "Not much further to go. Soon I will have amazing things to show." Sunny suddenly finds herself in the antechamber? I don't know how to pronounce that. Whoops. At the very top of the structure, while saying to Zand, "We're here now. I guess you need me to call Scootaloo?" Suddenly, a clear burnt orange Pegasus in a chicken outfit materializes to the right side of the alicorn and left of the zebra. Scootaloo frowns at the shaman. I'm Scootaloo." She nods her head. "I'm ready." Sunny finds herself back inside the ritual chamber as Sweetie Belle looks at Scootaloo from inside the vortex. "Why are you wearing a chicken suit?" Scootaloo takes a pace towards the vortex and proclaims, "I'm being punished, Sweetie Belle." Sweetie frowns and says in her soft feminine voice, "Punished? For what?" Scootaloo sighs. for not being there for Apple Bloom's final moments. I must wear this outfit now as my mark of shame. Sweetie widens her eyes. Oh, that's just silly, Scootaloo. She was terminal. There's nothing you could have done. Scootaloo stares back defiantly. I don't believe that. Sweetie sighs and rolls her eyes. Hang on, I'll go get her now, before vanishing like a ghost. Scootaloo widens her own eyes as she lifts her right forehoof to speak. No, Sweetie, don't. There's silence as the ghost stares back into the vortex. Scootaloo lowers her hoof back to the floor. Back to the floor after a moment and starts breathing heavily in and out of her mouth. Sunny sees herself trotting behind the old shaman again inside the hallways of the ziggurat while her mind isn't sure what's happening. She also knows that above anything else, she must stay together now. This is for Scootaloo. Finally, Zan stops trotting with a small wooden door at his right. He looks over his right shoulder at the alicorn and says, The chamber I use for the rites is right in there. Sunny is standing inside the ritual chamber again from the left of Scootaloo as the Pegasus now faces the vortex, and she can make out Sweetie Belle on the left this time. But to the right is a yellow earth mare with a red mane and a distinctive pink bow on the back of her head. Okay, I'm going to try to do the southern accent. I don't know how it's going to go, though. Whew. Okay. The new mare smiles at Scootaloo. Scootaloo, where have you been? Sunny is standing at the top of the ziggurat now, with Jessie at her right and Izzy on her left. She knocks on the disheveled wooden door once more, and Zand answers again with his head on the right. He smiles at Sunny and says, I'm ready, but only one of you may enter in order to keep the ritual steady. Sunny sighs and says, I'll go in. She stares at the entryway with fierce determination in her green eyes. I'll do it. For Scootaloo. You know, pause one more second. The only thing I can think of right now is the, the scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry, there's going to be a spoiler here where, like, Doctor Strange is trying to, like, reset everything and, like, there's the green runes flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what that reminds me of. Anyway, just something amusing that came to mind. Sunny is standing inside the ritual chamber once more as Apple Bloom asks, Why are you in a chicken costume? With a distinctive country twang in her voice. Sweetie turns her neck left to face the mare. She said she's being punished for not being there when you got turned into a tree. Apple Bloom widens her eyes at the orange Pegasus. What? Sunny is standing at the base of the ziggurat and stares up at all the steps that lead to the top. She takes a deep breath before saying, Well, girls, let's do it like we mean it. Sunny is back in the ritual chamber again as Apple Bloom looks back at the Pegasus and says, Scootaloo, I don't want you to remember me like that. Scootaloo widens her eyes. What? Apple Bloom smiles slightly and says, I know my death was horrible. I can't imagine what you felt like while it was going on. But I know this much. She stares back at Scootaloo with determination in her eyes. I'd rather you weren't there, after all. Scootaloo frowns wider and says, horrified, What do you mean? Apple Bloom sighs. My death was messy, Scootaloo. You know this. I'd much rather die by myself with dignity than to cause my best friend to go through that hardship. She shakes her head. I care about you, Scootaloo, and I want you to remember the good times instead. Scootaloo stands there dumbfounded. So you forgive me? Apple Bloom finally smiles all the way. There's nothing to forgive, Scootaloo. You didn't do anything wrong. Scootaloo takes a deep breath in and out through her nose before finally just admitting, This whole time I felt like it was my fault, that I caused your death, Apple Bloom. The two ghosts on the other side of the portal widen their eyes as Apple Bloom shouts, Scootaloo! Why in Equestria would you believe such a thing? Scootaloo closes her eyes and shudders. I don't know, okay? I just felt like there was something I should have said or done. She shakes her head and continues with distress in her shaky voice. Like, I could have saved you. Sweetie Belle eventually just says, Scootaloo, that's just silly talk. Apple Bloom was terminal and was going to die. There's nothing you can do. Sunny sits at her table under the awning by the restaurant and looks at the unicorn as she says, Well, I'll go cover our tab this time. You get us next time, Izzy. She turns her head to the filly to the right of the blue unicorn. No worries, Jessie. We're going to take care of you now. The small teal unicorn smiles up at the alicorn. Sunny is back inside the ritual chamber as she sees Scootaloo finally move her right forehoof to the crown of the headpiece of her costume and move it back to force the fabric of the chicken suit behind her head and reveal an orchid purple mohawk-style mane, and she finally lets out a big sigh before lowering her hoof and saying to the other two specters, I haven't done that in over 2,000 years. She moves her forehoofs to the side of her head and begins to remove the synthetic beak up and over her head before tossing it to the floor. She looks back at her two best friends. Hang on, I'll get the rest of the costume off now, before beginning to take off her costume, starting with the torso piece next. Sunny trots across the street towards the monolithic stone structure, with Izzy on her left and Jessie on her right. She stares up at the large, imposing staircase at the front and frowns deeply, and briefly only imagines what might await the ponies inside. Scootaloo now stands naked with the chicken costume on the floor. She stares at the other two ponies and says, "So, it wasn't my fault, and there's nothing I could have done?" Sweetie frowns. "Isn't that what I've been trying to tell you? Honestly, Scootaloo, if you hadn't been such a chicken all this time and just talked to one of us." Scootaloo grins and tries to suppress a giggle. "Yeah, I guess I was kind of foul there, wasn't I?" Applebloom smiles too and says, "You might even say you were laying eggs over the whole incident." Sweetie also grins and says, "Well, she didn't do a lot of squawking, at least not as much as most chickens I've met." She glances back towards the Pegasus. "Silence for 2,000 years, Scootaloo?" Scootaloo closes her eyes. "I was scared, okay? She shakes her head and opens them again. "I didn't want to face you, either one of you." She takes a large breath from her mouth, in and out. "Not after what happened." Applebloom widens her gaze again. "Well, all I know is I just went for a really long time without one of my best friends, and I sure would like her back." Sweetie adds, "Yeah, me too." Sonny is sitting at the restaurant table again as she burps and says, "Whoa, excuse me," and stares down at the now empty plate. "Those mushrooms weren't like anything I've ever eaten before. They sure were tasty, though." Sonny is back inside the ritual chamber as Scootaloo says to the other ghosts, "All right, I'll join you two soon. But first, I gotta talk to my new friends for a minute." She turns around and the other ponies finally behold the dark ginger Pegasus in all her glory, with her distinctive lightning bolt shield cutie mark now visible on her flank. She smiles at the two unicorns and the alicorn. "Thank you so much for helping me, girls." She clears her throat. She widens her eyes while continuing. "I guess I'll see you later." Sunny smiles. "Well, eventually, but I'll live for a long time." Izzy and Jessie grin as well while the blue unicorn says, "But you'll see me sooner." Jessie adds, "Yeah, and I'll be around a few decades after her." Sunny is sitting at the table as Rhonda uses her mouth to place a round white plate before her with mushrooms, onions, and cabbage on it. She raises her neck and says to the alicorn, "Eat this slowly, you must. In me, you should definitely trust." Scootaloo shakes her head and chuckles before staring at Sunny back in the ritual chamber and saying, "Since the necromancy is still going, I think I can finally do this now," before taking 2 paces towards the alicorn and embracing her in a tight, warm hug. It's not what Sunny expects. Her ethereal body is somehow warm and comforting, and she soon returns the hug with her own 4 hooves. Sunny opens her eyes on the cot inside the thatched roof hut and says, "What happened?" The door to her right soon opens to reveal a blue unicorn with a long wavy mane of a lighter blue shade, and Izzy claims, "She's awake now, Jessie." Sunny then hears a foal's voice say from somewhere out of view, "Oh, cool." Izzy stares at Sunny and smiles. "Yeah, you passed out shortly after hugging Scootaloo. Jessie had the magic to float your body over here, though. I don't know how a filly could be so strong." Sunny stares at the unicorn and asks, "How long was I out?" Izzy nods. "Couldn't have been more than 2 hours?" She adjusts her gaze to the prone alicorn on the bed and whines it. "Your pupils are dilated." "Ugh," Sunny groans before shaking her head. "Never mind that. What are we going to do with Jessie now?" And my pony friends, finally, after, what has it been? It's been 4 months and, what's today? The 8th? 4 months and 8 days of having this YouTube channel. I started with this story, and after 4 months, I finally finished it. Not my proudest achievement because it took so long, but it's still such a good, just like such a fantastic story, and I do still want to read the rest, but because this particular story is done. Let me just get that out of the way now. That story is finished, nothing else. But there is still whoops. No, I restarted the song. I'm trying to pull up the Bankroll video that we're gonna react to. Okay. I got it. Whoops, my fault. Still getting used to the streaming thing. So, next, I think we should probably do the Peculiar Tale of Twinkleshine. Spoiler alert, it's Cozy Glow. Blueberry Pie 54 Bleep Blorp. Hello, robot. You are a robot. Sweetie Bot. Actually, I started writing a Sweetie Bot story today. So that was perfectly on theme. All right, now to search the forbidden word. Banquo. Yeah. So, yeah. I gotta do this. Ooh. I will say, okay, so Banquo is actually in my next video, just not as an enemy. I'm actually complimenting him, which gross, I know. But he does do some music, which y'all should check out. Or, shouldn't check out. He does do music, and he is in the music thing. 6.33k subs. Guys, we need to beat him. I need your help. Keep sharing this. I need to beat Banquo. He shall not win. 3 months ago is when the Blue Ponies Are Best video came out. How dare he? Okay, we've gone through a lot of his videos, actually. I don't remember when the video I had was. I should have just kept it open. Oh, hey, Betty Glimmer. Yep, I have. Thank you. That's very nice. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention it. This stream is not just in honor of the 100 sub mark. I am hereby dedicating this stream to Banquo's brother. Yeah, I know. That's random, isn't it? Well, I can actually tell you something very interesting. And if you follow him for some godforsaken reason, you should know. His brother, you guys might know him from the 3 levels of Baroni video, Necro Aviator and Sky Leader just got married. It's crazy, I know. But his brother actually seemed nice. I wish I could know what side he was on though. So yeah, this video is officially dedicated to those two. It is amazing. Oh, this one. He did this as a 500 subs special. Well, let's click it. It's a long video. Very good for streaming. But, whoops, I didn't push that pause button fast enough. Okay, I am going to present the video, and we are going to watch it. Sound fun? If Banquo jumps on, I did send him the link, then that'll be fun. And I'll make fun of him, probably. But, you know. All right, let's do this. All right. MLP shipping tier list, 500 sub special. Let's do this.
Hey, does anyone know what the Roman numeral is for 500?
I do. It is. Oh crap! I don't. It's D. It's D. It's D.
Why? Yeah, because 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I was just curious. It's a D?
Yeah, it's a D.
What's my most popular video again?
What? What? Dude. Dude, what the heck? Why is this still on my screen?
So one could argue that that video had a significant impact on me getting a D.
Stop! No! This is why you guys should never watch this YouTuber. He's very, very bad. No! Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know, I want to replay that line. Not that one.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I can answer that. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Dude. This is going to be a wild ride.
That was a very bad joke.
Yep, it was.
Brought to you in part by my dumbass who thought it was a very good idea.
It was not a good idea.
So, before we get started, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I could never have asked for this in my wildest dreams.
And y'all are going to let him have 500 and not me? Help share the video. Wait, hang on. When did this come out? 2 years ago. Okay, so he has had 500 subs for a long time. That makes me feel better. If his videos just skyrocketed one day, that would have made me...
I don't know why you guys decide to subscribe and watch my content. It's very mediocre and memey at best.
Same with mine. Except I don't do things like the Take on Horse cover, which was actually...
Hey, some of you guys seem to enjoy it, so thanks so much.
All right, I'm already seeing ships on this list that I am in full support of. Derpy and Dr. Hooves, Lyra and Bonbon, Gross, get those two out of here. Octoscratch, I think you would call it. Trixie and Starlight. Yes, I go with all the normal ships. Sweetie Belle and Button Mash. That one's fun. Other ones, I'm very interested in. Fluttershy and Tree Hugger. I want to see where this video goes.
I appreciate it. With that being said, 500 subscriber special. Let's do something crazy. We're gonna do a tier
Twilight
list for My Little Pony ships. This is a bad idea, but you can see I've already renamed some of the tiers. So at the top we've got spaceship, best kind of ship you want to be. Spaceship, yacht, fishing boat. Fishing boat, gets the job done. It's fine. It's decent. Canoe, not optimal. I don't fantasize about a freaking canoe.
Me neither.
And you don't want to be the Titanic. No, you don't. So keep in mind, these are my opinions, obviously. If you want to have an argument in the comment section, feel free. I could care less. Actually, that's not true. I couldn't care less. A lot of people get that phrase wrong. I could not care less.
I feel like I've said that in multiple of my videos, but I kind of did start a war with Banquo, so yay! I followed.
Physically could not.
Wait, no, that's a bad thing. I
decide to
shouldn't bow down.
bash each other's brains out in the comment section. Whatever. So let's get started.
Oh, Betty Glimmer from the chat just sent me something.
I'm not noticing
I'll watch
any Equestria girls here, which is kind of a bummer because I ship Sunset Shimmer and Twilight pretty hard.
I mean, fair
That's
enough.
okay.
I can see that
What we
one.
got here. Before we get started, there's a new tier here. I'm gonna rename this Cannon, which will be for ships that they have no purpose in the show other than to drive plot and to exist. Like we never really had much to work with before they decided to be shipped for us.
Fair enough.
Got a little bit of liquid courage here.
I'm gonna say that is definitely going to go to Cranky and Matilda. I mean, they just kind of, bam, we're here. And then, like, what was it? 2 or 3 seasons later, they end up getting married. Yay. 3 or 4 seasons, I don't know.
Do not try this at home. Leave it to the professionals. And I am a professional idiot.
Yep. I second that. Can we get that?
Okay. First, right off the bat, strong. So strong. Rarajack.
Ooh. I mean, personally, I would ship Applejack with Autumn Blaze, but that's just me. Yeah, you can go and destroy me in chat for that one. Rarajack, though. They're too much of opposites, honestly. They're not like the opposite attract either. They're like, I don't know. I would say Canoe on this one.
Very good ship. Thing about this, though, is I actually ship the Equestria Girls Rarajack way more than I ship
That's
Pony Rarajack.
fair.
I just feel like Equestria Girls had a little bit more context. They gave their relationship more of a boost, Ponies, I mean, it's a good ship. It's just not quite as strong as EQG,
A
honestly.
yacht, though?
Next, Twidash. Twidash is good.
Twidash. I don't know. I would say fishing boat. And he's probably going to one-up me and put him in a higher tier. Oh,
They had good chemistry,
Yep.
especially during that episode where Twilight Sparkle was trying to teach Rainbow Dash about the history of the Wonderbolt.
that was a funny episode.
And
very yummy.
where Rainbow Dash is trying to teach Twilight to fly after she got wings. I mean, just the relationship these two have, and then bonding over Daring Do. I mean, that was good. You like to see it. Not to
Right
mention
after Rainbow Dash called
the
Twilight,
fandom
I
content
the whole
and the
episode.
fanfiction. Good stuff. Very
Ow.
good stuff.
I just hit my freaking elbow on the wall.
Let's move on to Twishy.
No.
I don't really see
Titanic.
them as a couple.
No, me neither.
I don't ship
Titanic.
them personally. Not really one of mine. Leave them in a canoe.
No!
Because
He's not doing it
you don't wanna
right.
sink
He's
him.
not doing the
It's a fine-
tears right.
It's an
He's
okay
bringing
ship.
me to tear.
We'll leave it at that.
That joke.
Rarity and Twilight, I see more potential, honestly. I'll put them in a fishing boat. They've had good episodes together, and their on-screen relationship, good stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Keep him there.
Moving on to Rarity and Rainbow Dash. I'm
No.
not a fan of this one. I'm really not.
No.
One of the worst episodes in the show was the
Right,
end of
now he's
Friend
putting it in
for me.
Titanic. What is this? He does not know how to do this right.
And
not doing it right.
they brought up a lot of good points. Obviously, you don't need to be the samey to be friends. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't see any potential in a romantic relationship between these two.
Me neither, but stop contradicting me on everything. No, I'm just kidding. If anything, I'm contradicting him. This video came out 2 years ago.
Pinkie Pie and Rarity.
No.
Canoe. I
What?
don't really see it. They did have a great episode
How are
together.
you
I think it
doing
was called
this?
Spice Up Your Life.
Don't.
Really good. Great song. I mean, good stuff. Really
Okay, fair enough.
just
Yeah, that was a total awesome song.
good friends. Not
Love
so
that
much
song.
romantic partnership.
Yeah,
Same with
no,
Fluttershy and Pinkie
definitely.
Pie. I don't see it.
Stop putting them in the wrong tiers.
Not one of mine.
No, yeah, keep them in the canoe. That one's
Okay.
bad.
Y'all already know
Oh, that's gotta be Spaceship, bro. If you don't put that in Spaceship, you are dumb.
freaking what I'm about here.
There you go. You got one.
Penultimate quintessential
did it.
tomboy lesbian ship. Come on, guys. They were
What did
having
he say?
essential tomboy and what I'm about here. Penultimate quintessential tomboy lesbian ship. Come on, guys. They were having so much romantic tension since season 1, Running of the Leaves. I made a video about shipping these two.
Did you really?
You don't.
What was the thumbnail?
They were having so much romantic tension since season 1, Running of the Leaves. I made a video about shipping these two.
I am gonna go look.
You don't
that up.
need, you don't need to really look far to see why I enjoy this ship so much.
Yeah, it's a good one. That one goes in
Applejack and
yacht.
Fluttershy.
Yacht.
Once again, not really too much of a romantic
You're
potential.
ruining
there.
it.
However,
You're
these
bad.
two were
You're
in
not
my
doing it
favorite
right.
episode of the show, which is Sounds of Silence. So I gotta give credit where credit's due.
There you go.
Good pairing. Good friends. Not really a ship for me. Pinkie Pie, Applejack, also not really a ship for me.
Wait a second. Okay, yeah, he's right about that, but wait a second. As I'm looking back through the videos, oh, he did in fact make the Apple Dashes canon video. I will watch that later and make fun of it to myself. That video he showed, the comic relief, comic dub, that has 233,000 views. What is wrong with you? Actually, you know what? I can't even say that. But I'm legally not allowed to say that. But it has more views than his subscribers he has. Yes, I know that's common. I mean, my video where I got pranked by Starstrike got more views than way more views than subscribers I have. But holy crap, 233? That's hundreds of extra views. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I just like YouTube analytics. It's weirdly satisfying for me. Whatever. Sorry. That's a big rant. My fault.
You know, they had great episodes. The one that stands out in my mind is the one where Apple family went on a quest to find out if the pies were in fact related to the apples.
Yep, they were trying to figure out if Big Mac and Marble Pie is incest. I should not make jokes
They
like
have
that.
similar backgrounds, both grew up on a farm. Just not really one of mine. Pinky Dash is more of mine.
Fishing boat. Good.
I think there's more potential there.
You got it. You figured it all out.
Just from what I've seen. Maybe it's the fandom stuff. Maybe it's that one episode back in season 1 where they both really enjoy pranks. I don't know. They have similar
I love how we just can't remember the name of it.
senses of
Any
humor, I guess. Well,
episodes.
Rainbow Dash.
Didn't they do that in Ghostbusters? Didn't they like pranking in Ghostbusters?
But I think they get
Season
along
1,
well.
episode
Good
5.
stuff.
Right? Episode 6.
Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy.
I just made fun of him
Very
for
good
forgetting, and now I'm
show.
forgetting.
Come on, childhood friends.
Oh, yeah.
The whole
That's a good
episode,
one.
the whole
That's a good
dynamic.
one.
Hurricane
Good.
Fluttershy, Flutter
Hi,
Brother.
Hi, Paw.
Um,
Sorry, I said hi, Paw. That was a dog.
just the relationship that these two have had from birth. Good friends
Oh,
growing
yeah.
up.
That's
You know,
good.
Rainbow Dash stuck up for Fluttershy's honor at the very beginning.
How nice.
How can you not like this shit? Rarity and Fluttershy, once again, not one I really.
They go to the
see
spa together. They're
potentially
best
working out
friends.
that much.
And they clearly love each other.
Good friends, of course. I don't see romantic potential.
I see a little bit.
Same with Twilight and Applejack.
Twilight.
So,
Oh my gosh. We need to share this clip with Scribbler. Just keep poking her on Twitter until she replies, because she would get mad. I mean, she made that one comic up where she's like, I cannot believe that it took Obab Scribbler, the world's biggest Twyjack shipper, so long to dub this comic. I don't know. I just like Scribbler videos, but that one sticks out in my mind a lot. So we need to like ping Scribbler on Twitter with that clip of him dissing Twyjack. She would be disappointed in you, Banquo.
So much. Sorry, guys.
As so many constantly are.
I'm not seeing. I'm really not.
No. Titanic. Wait. I didn't hear what he said.
So much. Sorry, guys. I'm not.
Come on. No, don't do it.
I'm not seeing. I'm really not.
No, say it. Say it. Get rid of it. Titanic. Come on. Titanic.
Twilight and Flash.
Titanic.
This is not a hot take. This is like, I don't know, a cold take?
Yeah,
it's
the
a
coldest
frigid
take ever.
I mean, I don't like this ship very much at all. I think the problem is that it was forced.
He's getting one.
It was kind of shoved down our throats with Equestria Girls.
He's getting it.
But Pony Flash Sentry doesn't even show up. He shows up like once.
At the end of
in the
Equestria
background,
Girls.
and then he's in Equestria Girls. There's nothing for this dude to do.
You got one!
There was... I feel like they were gonna go somewhere with him, and they just didn't.
Burn him.
Dead in the water, man.
Yeah.
He is a sinking ship.
Destroy
I don't
him.
like to see it. Twilight and Tempest.
Titanic, and here's why. Because they became friends. I don't see any romantic relationship here. They became friends, and she also tried to turn her to stone just to get her own personal benefits. I'd say no.
I don't
Nothing
ship them.
here.
I think they're good friends. I enjoy their dynamic a lot. I just think that Tempest is a little bit more mature, a little bit further along.
Canoe is
in life
better than I
Twilight
would have placed it, but
I picture Tempest as an older mare.
I agree.
So I don't see their relationship as anything shipworthy. All right, I'm gonna make a new tier.
That's illegal. That should be the name of the new tier. You guys remember back when I reacted to his G5 video where he was like, I'm going to make a new tier. The tier is called No. When he was talking about Zip X Pip, the like princess. I think that's what they call that ship. And don't ask how I know that. I don't. But that is straight up illegal. He is a baby. She is an adult. That is illegal.
You go ahead and make a new tier.
Yeah, new tier. What is it illegal?
I'm gonna call this one. I'm calling the police.
Good. That is illegal.
I'm gonna go ahead, make this color black.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah, nice job.
Why?
I can't see the text. That's not.
I don't.
That is illegal.
No. I'm calling the police, dude. You are not even. You are not in her age range. Rarity, use the divide by 2 + 7 rule. It's not happening.
There you go.
Well, obviously, she doesn't even see him as a partner. Spike, it's not happening, bro. Just
actually, did y'all see that Twitter post where Lauren Faust, or Facebook, whatever, where Lauren Faust was like, my daughter just drew Spike a girlfriend. It's canon. I have spoken. That was so adorable and wholesome, but I still ship him and Ember. I don't know. Maybe his new girlfriend just won't work out. I don't know.
stick to Gabby. Gabby. Be with
There
Gabby.
you
You
go.
two are so much better together.
I can get behind that ship. That one's
Almost
fine.
like I made a whole video about it. Whatever.
Oh, yo, he just brought up the Griffin Girl video. I watched that video back before he did the blue video where I was actually a good fan of him. That's crazy. I love that video. That's funny. We should watch
So
that.
much better together than Rarity and Spike.
Thank you. Why is he going out of order?
All right, let's talk about Starlight.
Yeah, spaceship. If you don't put that in spaceship, I will hunt you down where you I will hunt you down where you stand. Man, stuttering really takes all the emphasis out of a threat. I swear to Celestia, I am going to die today. Okay. If it's not a spaceship, done.
Picture.
There you go. You got
three
one, guys.
together.
He's actually smart. A little bit. That one's fine too.
Starlight and Trixie, just the similar backstories.
Starlight
both
and Sunburst,
former
childhood
villains.
friends, everything.
They get each
works
other.
out
They're
for that
both
one.
boss ass bitch. Come on.
But Starlight and Trixie,
And what's
you
not
can't
to
go
like?
wrong with that one.
Starlight and Sunburst, They grew up together. They had trauma. They grew back together. I mean, childhood friends, that dynamic is so strong. Good trope, good plot. The episodes of those two together, great. Like the
Oh,
ship
you mean the
a
season
lot.
6 premiere? Come on, Banquo. Remember your episode names. It was the Crystalline.
Lyran Bonbon.
Canon, yes. And also Spaceship. I love these two. I have both of their plushies.
Good ship. The only reason...
Yo! Hold on. I'm ending the stream right now. No, I'm not. Banquo. I will send you this link, and you must watch this video later. And if not, I am sending you just a picture of this clip. Why? Why? Why would you do this? Why the yacht? I know he was just about to say, but why? You cannot stick them in a yacht and put Spike and Ember, Spike and Ember. I know their names, I swear. Up in a spaceship. No, these two are adorable together. Except for that one episode where they were conjoined. Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep? That was just creepy.
The reason why it's not a spaceship for me is because I never really thought. I mean, I bought into the fact that they were roommates. The fact that they basically made it canon in the show was...
Did make it canon. I want you to think about your words very carefully because they did make it canon. Season 9, episode 23. The Big Mac question, or Macintosh question. I don't know. I don't care. That is canon. That is straight up canon. They proposed to each other. Either that or they were just showing rings to each other. But no, they proposed. I am saying it officially. They proposed. Dude, spaceship. Or canon. At least canon would be better than
incredible. The only reason why it's not a spaceship is just because I never entertained the idea of those two together as much as I did the characters with more screen time. So that's the only
You're not doing a good job.
Same with Octavia and
I swear, there is no way that he is doing this to me twice. Twice? Really? You want to do that? Really? That's crazy. You are an actual insane person. Same reasons. Adorable together. Well, this one's not canon exactly, but come on. They are roommates. They may as well be canon. What are you laughing at, Forlius? It is not that funny. He is ruining a beautiful ship. I need to stop being so loud.
Vinyl Scratch, DJ Pwn 3. Obviously, these two have to be together.
Yeah, they do.
Octavia being the prim and proper, classy pony.
Stop talking and just move
Vinyl
on.
Scratch being loud, brash, vulgar. That's fan-made, though.
I just
Canonically, she just doesn't
knows.
talk. That's what's kind of bugging me about this whole tier list is I'm trying to get out of the realm of letting the fandom content affect my tiers.
No, that's the whole point. Fandom content is supposed to affect the tiers because it makes you see why they should be together. Now, of course, I don't see the whole, like, Rarity and Spike content. That's just, you do you, man, but come on, man. Put them in a spaceship. Put both of them in a spaceship. Move them up. In fact, I will go in Photoshop right now and do it myself.
Obviously, they ship them. And then it's circular. The show shipped them because we, the fandom, shipped them. And in episode 100, they made it happen.
They're canon.
It's incredible, guys. The magnitude of what this show is so baffling to me. Even this, I'm still gushing about it right here.
I love Slice of Life, by the way.
Even after the show's over.
Episode in the show.
Good stuff, man.
Stop drinking and make more.
Big Mac and Sugar Bell.
Canon. That's canon.
I mean, it's canon. That's all I can really say.
Exactly.
I never really.
Same with Shining and Cadence. That's canon.
Two of these together.
Put them in the canon and move on.
Candon? Yeah, blah.
Candace? Wait, was he about to say Candace? I almost guarantee you. I will almost bet you money that he was about to say Candace. Yeah, guys, Princess Candace and Shining.
Say Candace. This isn't Phineas and Ferb.
Hey,
Cadence
don't just Phineas and Ferb, though. Phineas and Ferb is fine.
Shining armor. What? Canon. These two were introduced to sell the wedding playset and to have a badass season 2 finale. But they didn't have any relationship before They were basically about to be married. That's why I just put them in canon. Same with Crank and Matilda. They're just canon.
Yeah, they're
That's
just
all
canon.
it is. Boring. Not.
Can we put Derpy and Dr. Hooves in the canon slot? I know they're not, but can we please? Those two are so adorable. I mean, come on. Derpy Hooves, the fandom protested pony, is just how is, I mean, she come on. Those two are together. Let's be honest. I'm genuinely
Not
curious to hear
novel.
what
They were
they better go in
introduced to drive plot.
or else. That's just all I'll say. Or
I ship Fluttershy and Big Mac decently.
why?
I think they do
No,
very
why?
both soft spoken.
Oh, that makes sense. You know what?
Cheerily and Big Mac. That was all we really had to go off.
Okay, Cheerily and Big Mac, I ship way more than Sugar Belle and Big Mac or Fluttershy and Big Mac because I don't know. Even though the episode where they were under the love poison, they were so
Season 2 rolls
each
around.
other, but I
these two
still
ship
ship it better.
in the show.
Hearts and Hooves Day also had the most adorable song ever with Sweetie Belle. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop listening to that song. Sometimes I listen to it on loop just because it's so good. That's a lie. I don't actually do that.
By the CMC, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
CMCs.
You know, it was a good ship, even with the love potion involved, and I like to
Poison.
believe they remained
Love
good friends
Poison.
even after that horrifying incident. God, do not let preteens be matchmakers. It's a bad idea. That being said, I ship Big Mac and Marvel.
Hey! Finally, someone else who does this. Okay. I know Hasbro got in like some trouble for this, or I'm pretty sure they did. With the whole, oh my gosh, it's incest thing. No, they're so far removed. It's not. There was a video about it, and like they took a look at like the family trees and saw how far apart they were and determined that by US law, this was officially not incest. I should link that video. I might. But it's just not. Thank you, Banquo. You know what? I take back part of what I said. He can make some generally decent decisions. Anywho, back.
Marvel way more. And I know what you guys are about to say. Oh, they're related. Do you even remember that episode? Do you remember how long the lineage goes back to where the potential relationship was? That's like saying a 40th cousin twice removed. If you go back in history, we're all...
William Colley, I would like to recommend you listen to the song Better Tomorrow by Prince Whatever. You would like that song. And yes, I'm playing with a Rubik's Cube. Sue me.
Probably related to Genghis Khan.
It's specifically not the album version, the one with the thumbnail, because there's like this whole bit. It's like about Twilight and her friend's dead. Anyway.
Or something anyway. That doesn't mean you don't go and date people. That's my argument. These two are so cute together. What's not to like?
This better be a spaceship. I swear to Celestia, if this is not a spaceship.
Derpy and the Doctor.
No.
It's a good ship.
No.
I never really thought of them before the fandom got a hold of them, though.
Shut up! You're wrong! You're just dead wrong. This is why we can't watch Banquo. Don't let your kids watch Banquo. Let them watch actual My Little Pony, because even they will see this ship. And like, oh my gosh, this would. I want to watch Slice of Life on stream just because I love it, dude.
No, so everything that I know and everything that I really am aware of between these two, it's all fandom stuff. That's all I can really say.
Quiet, Banquo.
That being said, the Doctor and Roseluck, it's okay. I know Doctor Who. I watched the first season.
I watched all of it.
Rebooted Doctor Who with Christopher Eccleston, and I'm aware of Rose Tyler.
Okay, the whole Rose thing I think is absolutely hilarious that Hasbro included because it's so funny. Like, also, I love the fact that the Doctor Who says Alonzi, like the what was it, the 10th Doctor? I forget at this point. They all merge together, and I know that's kind of the point. They're all the same person, but like they all just, you can't tell which one's which. And like that whole scene with the like Alonzo, it's funny. Anyway. Just a nice little reference to the beginning of the season. I don't remember. I didn't watch that show as religiously as I watched.
Sort of pandering to paying homage to Doctor Who, and that's all it really was.
But it was still funny.
Fluttershy and Discord, I don't ship.
Yo! There are thousands of bronies that are about to storm you. I will. I will post this on Twitter or Facebook or something. You, sir, have just angered thousands. Dude, how can you not ship these two? They're adorable. I mean, yes, maybe they're more of friends, but I think they're adorable, at least.
I don't really like the two of them together. Hot take, probably.
I can live with Canoe as long as he doesn't put it in.
I
was a
ship
very
Discord
hot
and
take.
Celestia way more. I think that's a more interesting dynamic. I don't see the potential romantic relationship between Fluttershy and Discord. It's not happening for me. It's really not. Smoldering Spike.
I'm good. Canoe or Titanic. One of the two. I'm good.
It's alright, I guess. Why? Because they're both dragons? Isn't that speciesist?
You know, nowadays you get in trouble for making a joke like that. Dude, hot take. I hate TikTok.
Pinkie Pie and cheese sandwich. Good shit.
Good shit.
I mean,
Weird Al Yankovic coming on the show, making a cameo. He's a brony, and he ends up having a child with... I was about to just lose my SFW. I was about to go on a rant, and I'm glad I didn't. Having a child with a main character, that is just fan service and beautiful one at that. And the fact that he has an accordion, and let's be honest, that grilled cheese cutie mark, come on. That's an accordion. That looks like an accordion. It's an accordion made out of cheese. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm so glad I caught my words right there. Anyway.
Phenomenal. I'm trying to ignore the finale where they actually canonically hook up and have kids.
Technically. Now, you all can be mad at me for saying this, but technically, they might not be married. Just because they have a kid doesn't mean that they're married. No, I'm sorry. It's a kid's show. I need to stop thinking about things.
It's just, they complement each other so well. Both of their episodes.
So good. They even have a
amazing.
similar
I
main
enjoyed
style.
every single minute of both of them. Really good chemistry. All right, this one I barely remember. Top Bolt, I think.
Ha.
Vapor Trail, and I don't even remember the dude's name.
Fair enough.
Not really sticking out in my mind.
So does Banquo edit his own videos? That's
All right,
something I'm
so-
wondering. Banquo, do you edit your own?
Quill Pants and Clear Skies. Phenomenal episode. I really like what they did.
Yeah.
With making a whole
No, yeah, it's
about divorced families and pre-existing families marrying into that. That was bold.
that was
I
really bold. I think
appreciate what
near the end of the show, My Little Pony took on more like almost adult themes as they were realizing that the core audience that grew up with them just grew up as well, and they're just tackling more adult themes. It's not fully an adult show. It's always going to be a kids show, but you know what I'm saying? It's almost poetic. I don't know. I don't like poetry.
the show did for that. Speaking to that sort of relationship. And I do like these two. I think they'll make great parents to Windspring.
Yeah.
I really like Maud and her boyfriend. The name of the boyfriend is escaping me right now.
Seriously, does he edit his own videos, or does he have an editor that does stuff like that? That's just funny. Come on. No, it's not funny.
Basically, just
I
Sheldon
should paint
Cooper
over the
pony.
blue side on this Rubik's Cube.
The fact that everyone does not like, that people don't like his character, I liked his character. I thought it was so funny. Great ship. Good ship. Good ship. Actually, no, it's a yacht. I like it. I do like it a lot.
It's funny.
Yona and Sandbar, basically almost canon. I like this dynamic a lot. The fact that Sandbar made a point to ask out Yona in the show.
Yeah, I see that.
Just, we never would have thought to pair these two. At least I didn't. And then they kind of did in the show, and now all they want is for the two of them to be together and happy. It's just so wholesome.
Oh no, I almost broke the cube.
Also, Yona won a smash.
Yo! Whoa, you can't use the yak catchphrase like that. No.
Cut that
Stop
out.
laughing.
That's
That's not funny.
bad. Why do I do this?
Don't. You should stop. You have to live with the consequences of your actions, you dingus. That's hilarious.
Silver Stream and Gallus. Pretty good.
Good. Yeah.
pretty good ship. I haven't seen.
Come.
Obviously, it's
No,
not
this
quite
is
as
not-
good as Yon and
He's not as
Sandbar.
generous
They
as I.
haven't really
Although
had
at the beginning of this
two-
video, he was way
the two
more
of them in an
generous.
episode together solo, from what I remember. So it's okay. I'm trying to avoid being speciesist because it's just bird pony hybrid thing. So those two should be together, right?
Did he just say bird pony hybrid?
Daring Do and Rainbow Dash.
Spaceship.
No, I don't see it. Not at all. Rainbow
Really? You know what? Maybe yeah. Maybe no.
Dash idolizes Daring Do too much, and there's the good friends. She saved
I have
her
all
career
the
and all that.
books.
Not a romantic.
Is liking that.
Same with AJ and Coloratura. Great friends.
Yeah, those are just
amazing
childhood
episodes.
friends. I don't.
Childhood friends.
do that.
They went their separate ways. They came back
That's-
together. It's
that's-
great.
That's
Phenomenal plot. I don't see the two of them hooking up. I don't.
Why is it always about hookups with him? I mean, come on, just maybe he doesn't mean it like that, but still, they go out. They're pony.
I'm gonna put Sweetie Belle and Button Mash
In spaceship. If he does not say in spaceship, I am going to cry.
in the I'm calling the police category. I don't.
Hey. Come on. How? They're the same age. It's not like Rarity and Spike. That's just straight up pedophilia. But come on. Put them in a spaceship. Like the fans ship them all. It's so beautiful. Come on.
Don't ship the children. I don't.
Yeah, that's just you. You're just weird.
I respect what the fandom did with them.
Thank you.
Made a whole entity out of Button Mash. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't personally.
So they got
really
cease and desist by
entertain the idea of
freaking
shipping the
Hasbro.
children. I say as I put Gabby and Spike in the top. Whatever.
Bruh,
I'm
yeah.
only human.
How you gonna do, bro?
Fluttershy and Tree Hugger. I don't. Not really.
No, they're just friends.
Tree Hugger is just wild, dude.
You see them in What About Discord, and that's just about it.
I ship her with a specific type of plant. That's what I ship her with.
We
We're literally actually, you know what? Tree Hugger and Fluttershy being a tree. I sort of see it. I see
I'm
why
not
people
monetized,
might
I can
draw
say
this
that
shit,
word. We
but I don't.
anyway.
All right, last two. Mayor Sunny Skies and Petunia Petal, I think. is her
Titanic.
name.
I don't-
only watched Rainbow Road Trip once. Good ship.
Uh,
Minnesota.
I
Or
don't
maybe it's
see it
Wisconsin.
that much,
It's
honestly.
it's the Midwestern pony accents, don't you know?
That's Minnesota.
I'm gone, dude. I'm so gone. I like these two together.
Well,
Rainbow
I
Road
see
Trip
what
is
he's doing.
fun.
He's got a
That's
500
all I can really
special.
say. It's a fishing
It's
boat.
fair.
Last but not least, cheerleaders. Light Hoof and Shimmy Shake.
Put
They
him
don't have personality. Not really.
cheerleader.
I don't even know why these
Cheerleader.
two are on here.
They probably have
It's
sleep.
good.
Women.
You know,
Yeah.
they're cute. They're cheerleaders.
Okay, fair enough.
Good friends, probably. Pulling a Lyra Bonbon. We're such good friends. And then they freaking get hitched at the end.
Bankwell.
All right. If you made it this far, you're probably
What do you mean is Coco Sam EV Power? And also, what's up?
had as much to drink as I did.
Oh, so he was drinking alcohol. Haha! I knew it. You know what? He hit 500 subs. I guess he deserves it. This was 2 years ago.
Juice, obviously. I'm talking about apple juice. Come on.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
But
sure you
once
are.
again, guys, thank you so much for 500 subscribers.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about that. Bad. Very bad. All right. Oh, Commander's Quarters. Who wants to watch an hour and a half video about MTG from Tolarian Community College? I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. I watch a lot of weird stuff. Remember this video? We watched this a while back. No, yeah, it's a ship list, and it was very fun. You should go back and watch it if you're done. Why are my own videos popping up on my own feed? Like, seriously. Anyway, I should probably stop scrolling through my feed. So, yeah, the 3 levels of Brony. Yeah. We should watch that eventually, but it's going to take a long time. I mean, what? We started this at 8:30, and we are ending it almost a half hour later, and it's not even a half-hour video. Yeah, maybe I just make good enough videos where they just pop up on my own feed. I swear I don't watch my own videos. I promise. Okay, I should really stop scrolling, but I'm not going to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop here. Okay, yeah, so this, yes, actually, okay, so Elements of Justice, first of all, maybe I'll even turn on my camera. In my DS right now, hang on, give me 2 seconds. I will actually turn on my camera for this, but still, no face reveal. Give me a second. Where is my DS? Who hath taken my DS? Well, crap. I am going to be right back to stream. I promise. I will be directly back. I promise. I said I would return to stream, and I did. I'm sorry, but I must show this off. Is it awkward that two guys who are a friend of a guy conversation? Wait, I need to read this actually right I set up. So is this that awkward two guys who are a friend of a guy conversation? I don't know. Anyway, let me try to turn on my camera without showing my face, because I don't like showing my face anywhere. That was a lot of running. I had to find the DS, though. Okay, let me make sure that y'all don't see my messy workspace. Think that works. Okay, bam. Got the My Little Pony DS, and literally right inside, I am playing Ace Attorney. I don't know how well that is seeable, but yeah, I love this game. The game is awesome, and when I saw Elements of Justice coming out, I freaked out, I swear. It was like the best thing in the world. It was like, oh my gosh, they're making a crossover series with my favorite characters. It's like, oh my gosh, I flipped out. It was so good. Yeah, so I'm literally playing one of the Ace Attorney games right now. That's Justice for All. Anyway, I'm in a messy cafeteria right now. Yeah. You want the My Little Pony DS? It's not a My Little Pony DS. It's a skin. But it's still a good skin. Yeah, but so Elements of Justice. I would love to live react to that, but that is just so long. Like, I don't think I would have the time to live react to that. But Elements of, oh my gosh, I love the show. In fact, a while back, when they were asking for workers, I did sign up as a graphic designer. I didn't get in, but you still want it. I'm sorry. I got Mario on it. I wish I had a capture card. Maybe I could do a video game stream. I would love to stream video games. Specifically Guitar Hero. I play a lot of Guitar Hero. Yeah, I guess so this game comes with voice controls. It's really fun, actually. There is nothing funnier than sitting in a perfectly silent room and then you're in the trial, right? It is super tense, and then suddenly you're sitting in a perfectly silent room and everyone just randomly hears objection. It is hilarious to watch. I even did it in the car with a bunch of my friends once because they were driving and I was halfway drunk. And anyway, anyway, so this whole tier list is just why we don't like Banquo, because he put so many things in the wrong spots. I mean, look at this. He put Lyra and Bonbon and Octoscratch in Yacht when they clearly should have been in Spaceship. I mean, come on. He yeah, you know what? That's fair. I have a computer that I've had for years, and I just can't I can't bring myself to get rid of it. He put Sweetie Belle and Button Mash and I'm calling the police. That's just plain wrong. Also, where was Spike and Ember? That's a completely fair ship. That should have gone in Spaceship too. Now, that being said, his spaceship picks were for the most part. Oh my gosh. How did I read a fan fiction earlier? For the most part, they're pretty good. I could see Spike and Ember getting shifted down one. Best ships are Lyra Bonbon, Rarajack, and Twi-Pie. I don't like Twi-Pie that much. Go ahead and shoot me as much as you want. But the other ones, Rarajack and Lyra Bonbon, those are some of my favorites. Except I don't see Rarajack as much. I do still like the idea, though. You know what I'm saying? Twi-Pie. Where did he put Twi-Pie? I don't see it. I know I'll see it eventually. Give me a second. Give me 2 more seconds. And maybe even 2 more seconds. Did he not put Twi-Pie on here? Wait, there is just no Twi-Pie on here. You'd think he'd have all of the main ships. Wow. That's crazy, Banquo. Yeah. I love how the first thing on here now is the Runaway Rainbow. I've seen that movie. It was... It was iffy. Some of these comments are somewhat amusing. They have the most wholesome moments in the show. I don't know. I mean, I think the most wholesome moment in the show was when Lyra and Bonbon proposed, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased with that ship. I just like it. It's so cute, isn't it? Yeah. Hang on. Let me take you guys on a little journey through Banquo's all of his weird stuff. Well, I didn't go to the MLP. Okay, fair enough. And I didn't say they aren't good. Wait, which one? Twi-Pie or Rarajack? Depends on which one you're talking about. Okay, yeah, no, I don't like that one. I'm sorry. I just don't. It's not my thing. Blueberry's back with Blurp Bleep again. Hi, Sweetie Bot. How you doing? Yeah. What I was looking for was, yes, I've seen a lot of his videos. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't. Wow. Wait, no, I didn't click on that. No, go back. Go back. I don't want to have whatever weird thing that is on here. That's a lot of Streets of Rage playthroughs. This video. This video is funny. Watch this. This video is hilarious.
Oh my god, what? Is that? What did you do?
Surprise!
You shipped yourself all the way across the country in a cardboard box? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I thought we moved past this. It was the right call.
Honestly, how hard is it? Just, I don't know. Get a plane ticket or hop on a train. Maybe try a car.
Hard.
That makes sense.
I like how he just used. We're not gonna talk about that. Y'all don't need to know. I like how he used clips from the show, and also, I don't know, man. Just the plushie, it's so well made. I actually asked Banquo where he got it, and was very disappointed to hear that he got it off an online vendor. Very, very sad. This video was hilarious, but it has nothing to do with the pony, so we're not going to talk about it right now. Ooh, that looks funny. No, it's by Banquo. That does not look funny. Yeah, I could see that movie being named Twi-Pie. I feel like the MLP movie had a lot of Twi-Pie content in it. You were right about that. I mean, that whole thing with them getting a fight and then getting back together. Pony theorist, yay or nay? I would say yay. I do make theories sometimes. I don't know. I've never made a theory video. I've mentioned a few small theories in the videos. That's more Star Strike's thing, though. Yeah, his theories are very interesting. I don't know if any ponies out there ever seen that. So y'all might be wondering or might notice that there is a lot of Deer Evan Hansen stuff on here. I'm getting ready, man. This video is coming out soon. Wind Striker. I do not know Wind Striker. I am getting very ready to release this video. I'm just waiting on some pony. Y'all don't need to know who it is yet to get me a design for a pony. And then I can finish animating the video. But it is more or less done. I just need that one little piece left. And I'm done. But it is such a funny video. So, yeah. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. It's so funny. I love that play. It's great. What else is going on here? There's the Sincerely Me instrumental that I'm going to be using when I record that. Ew! Look at this video. It's gross. I am running out of things to do. I should just stop the stream now, but I don't know. Half of me is kind of hoping Bankwell will still join. I know he joins sometimes. Where's my phone? I want to see if he responded to my message. Bop. Not yet. Whatever. I will not talk to him for now. Yeah, so soon we will be starting a new fanfiction series. I'm not going to rush through this one like I did the first one, though. The first one did get me quite a few subscribers, I will say that much. Whoa. Never opening fanfiction. Who's sending hearts? That's nice. Y'all are sending emojis. That's very nice. I've never had a stream where people actually send emojis. That's fun. So, I come through this fanfiction. I forget how weird some of these stories are. Prisoners of War, a Beatrix Belladonna tale. And it's got a very saucy looking chrysalis as the front page. Whoa! I'm not showing this on stream because even though I'm not monetized, I would get demonetized. The Life and Times of a Pegasus Influencer. That sounds more family friendly. Rainbow Dash around the world. Rainbow Dash continues her flight around the world. That sounds just funny. What is this? Shadows cast over the sunset. That looks weird. It's sus. That's the... Yo, wait. I want to know how this story is rated E. It's called Mares Want Me, Fish Fear Me. Ow, I just hit my head. Dude, whoa. A lot of these look very interesting. Just that one's weird. That's probably some weird... I'm not even going to say it. You know someone I haven't watched in a while? Obab Scribbler. I love Scribbler. I should update the description of this stream and, at the people that I've mentioned. Anyway, I think that is just going to go ahead and be it for the stream today. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. If you're watching this later, thank you. And if you're watching this as of now, thank you. And just so you guys know, I am still dedicating this stream to Necro Aviator and his bride, whose name just immediately slipped to my mind. I swear, it starts with Sky. Oh my gosh, I tried to do a dedication and I lost what I was dedicating. Oh my gosh, Sky Leader. Thank you. Yes, Necro Aviator and Sky Leader. Yeah, anyway. Bye, Forlius. I'll miss you. That sounded so much saucier than I wanted it to. Yeah, and also, if you guys didn't see the post, go to Banquo's channel. I know I should never be saying that, but yeah, congrats to them. I know I should never be saying that, but go to Banquo's channel, go under the community posts, and just write a congratulations under the comments, and also say that Emerald Shine sent you. You gotta make sure to include that part. Say Emerald Shine sent me. And maybe mention that the stream was dedicated to them. And also, say something mean about Banquo. No, don't do that. That's just mean. I won't be hostile towards Banquo. Just mildly annoyed. I'm getting a lot of hearts, so I'm assuming you guys want to go do that. Go do it now. Goodbye. That is the end of the stream. if this will actually load and stop the stream. Goodbye.